What am I doing? Well, actually, I'm putting on a clay face mask. This is a brilliant one for drawing out any oil. I don't really have particularly oily skin, but also it draws out all the impurities from the skin, and I love it. So it's made of clay, and it also has some fantastic ingredients like rosemary, turmeric extract, and all sorts of things that will actually nourish my skin and pull out any of the crap that's lurking in those pores. So what happens is actually it starts to dry, and you'll notice it drying in a minute, and it'll look like I've got some sort of skin disease, but no, it's actually the mask doing its job, sucking out the oil and the debris from my skin to refine those pores and also moisturize. But also you'll see that it dries in certain places while it's working, and ultimately the whole thing will dry. So you'll just kind of see me looking a little bit scabby, and that's the mask working. So self-care, what is it? It's so many different things. It's about the way we talk to ourselves, you know, what we say in our head, you know, stuff that most people don't really hear, that we would never say to other people, but we say to ourselves. It's that self-talk. It's about getting enough sleep. It's about having enough water. It's about getting exercise. It's about nourishing ourselves with food that actually is nutrient dense and is going to give us energy, because we don't have energy, then we don't feel good. And we want our body to function properly, because if it doesn't, life is going to be a whole lot more difficult for us. So doing things like putting on a face mask is not indulgent. It really is something that we need to be practicing on a regular basis. And I definitely could put a mask on more than I do. And I think actually making it a weekly practice, if not, you know, twice weekly, is a really great idea. Things like exfoliating the skin is really, really important, because when we slough off the dead skin cells, we actually create a complexion that looks much more glowing and enables the skin to breathe and do what it's supposed to do. So hopefully you'll start to see this mask working. It doesn't feel really, really tight like some masks do, but it does have that pulling effect, which I really, really like. So how can you take care of yourself? What things could you do today to actually start to nourish yourself? Because when we take care of ourselves, we tell ourselves that we're important, that we are valuable. You know, it's very easy to put everything else first, work first, the kids first, all those sort of things. But actually, we need to put our self-care at the top of the list too. And we are actually role modeling whatever we do or don't do to our children. So it's important that they see that it's important they look after themselves too. So they learn to do that throughout their life, and they're not kind of, you know, at the bottom of the barrel when it comes to self-care when they get to our age. So yeah, what can you do today to make yourself feel better? Is it taking 5 minutes to just sit in nature? Is it speaking to someone that really, really makes you laugh? Or is it listening to some music? Is it meditating? It can be lots of simple things. Taking a bath, you know, taking 10 minutes for yourself. It's really, really important. And when you get into the habit of doing that, you will really start to notice and feel the benefits and really build that self-esteem. And that is so, so important. So I'm going to carry on letting this dry. As you can see, I'm looking a bit dodgy. And yeah, hopefully you will think about what it is that you could do today. And check out my links. Please subscribe. Check out my links. There's loads of free stuff. But ultimately, self-care is the way to go.